Well, we're from the Western region and Lobo and matters are rising. Did you know that some 9 doctors have died since COVID-19 last year, and 544 of them have also tested positive for COVID? That's why the Health Services Workers Union is saying that it will push government to pay the 50% of basic pay promised frontline health workers during the height of COVID-19 in this country. Addressing a news conference in Accra, General Secretary Frontline noted less than 10% of its members have so far benefited from the package.
The union expressed concern about the promise by government to pay the 50% of basic pay to the frontline health workers. It said, since the promise last year, less than 10% of its members have been paid, leaving the rest to demand for their share. According to the union, the Health Ministry has set up a team to investigate whether those who have not been paid deserve the package. But the General Secretary, Franklin Wusu-Ansah, insists the union will not relent in efforts to get all members paid.
When the President announced these packages, and for that matter, they said it was for just 1 year, and that there were some criteria one has to satisfy before you can get this COVID insurance, and also the allowance of 50% of basic pay. Some who were qualified by that have still not received their allowances, and we are still pursuing the employer to honor this obligation.
In a related development, the union has called on government to address shortfalls in the payment of pension benefits to right.
Those who used to get the 50% of the TB rate has been reviewed to 100% of the Treasury bill rate, and that is what State has calculated the pensions, the past credits on. But I want to believe there is more to it. Though I'm not a member of the committee, we get periodic updates, and we want to believe that very soon issues about past credits will be a thing of the past.
Ahead of its week celebrations, the HSWU has since engaged other institutions to roll out a housing scheme and insurance packages for its members. It will also convene discussions with duty bearers on the implementation of its conditions of service.